vlogs during Tabula Rasa 2016. I know you're excited. We're excited. Are y'all excited?
Yes, we are.
Oh, you're excited. And as we were sitting here talking, and I realized that, hold up, wait a minute. But I said, we actually need to record this because somebody needs to release and they need to be restored. And just because you couldn't be here in 2016 does not mean you shouldn't be ready for 2017 in Savannah, Georgia. So, again, without further ado, this is all the way live and raw, and what you hear is pretty much what we get a chance to talk about. And I tell you that you need to tune in and you need to listen up and you need to get a clue, because this is part of the growth process. All right, we have Rashana on the mic, was about to drop some knowledge, and so I'm gonna throw it out there. Go ahead, go on, because this is powerful. I knew you was about to get in it.
So what it is, that the things that actually hold us back are the people around us and who we surround ourselves with. Because a lot of times when we're about to grow and go to that next level, people will keep you stagnant. And it's either your friends, the guys that you're with, you know what I'm saying? Even just like groups that you're involved with, all of that stuff. Like literally, even a job can hold you back. That's the thing that people don't understand either, is that even a job can hold you back, because sometimes you have to elevate to the next level, but if you're hanging on to the things that are poison for you, you will never grow and go to that next level. And even my story, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is that God can fix anything. God can fix anything. But really, you have to listen to him, and is it worth him? Is it worth fixing? Or is it really worth you letting go? Is God telling you, let this go? Or is God telling you to fight? And those are the things you have to realize when you're going to the next level, because the enemy is going to throw it at you left and right. And he will keep you in a position to where you feel like you either need someone around you or you can't do it by yourself. And when you have that mentality, it's a defeat. Automatically, it's a defeat. And so you have to really evaluate, like, okay, what is it that I want? One, what is it that is this person really holding me back? You know what I'm saying? People will get jealous of you, envious of you. People will want to succeed faster than you will, so they will do everything in their power to strip you down so that they can succeed, so that you can be in a situation to where they feel like they pulled you up. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of elements to your whole growth process and who's around you and surrounding yourself. So here at this retreat, the full cleansing process and the full evaluation of your circles and who you have in your life, because that is what is really needed. But really, the cleansing and the empowerment of knowing who you are and the abilities that you have to do it on your own with God. Amen. Leading you to do it, and realizing that can no man give you nothing.
That's right.
Can no women give you nothing.
That's right.
God is the only one who could have the power to change you, to uplift you, to give you that power to go to that level. And the minute that you feel like you're depending on someone else, especially when they're not your husband, there's a whole nother element to somebody being your husband, literally on paper, because there's a covenant that you have with God that is very different from somebody just being your relationship partner. There's completely difference. And if your relationship partner is the one who is holding you back, you have to really evaluate, are you at the level where I am going? If you don't even have the potential to be at the level where I am going, maybe I have to reconsider who's around me and you know what's happening in my circle, because they will never have the potential to move forward. The expectation on themselves is not even there, and you cannot convince anybody, nor can you change anyone to be at that level on where you're trying to go. So you will always stay stagnant. You will always stay in a position of where you are holding back because you're trying to hold on instead of releasing and rolling forward.
Girl, Ooh, you know what? You come from powerful genes. Girl, if you just say a word, if you just say a word, you said a word right there. I got a little bit of chills in me just like listening to that. And one of the things that is so key and honing in about what you said was that sometimes you have to let go of people that you do not have a covenant with. Yes. Now, you talked about a husband, but also think about your other covenant relationships that extend outside the home. Yes. If they're not designed to grow you, then they need to go. Yes. It is simple. It's that.
Even in your jobs.
Even in your jobs.
Because that's the big one. You have people who, you have your bosses who don't see that same potential in you that God sees in you, and they will keep you there. They will overwork you and underpay you and never see your potential, and you'll stay stagnant because you feel like you need this position, or you feel like, oh, this is a position, this is for me, this is, oh, God has me.
Okay, no, I got a term for y'all. I start calling it, and I'm going to do an episode called The Golden Handcuffs.
Yes.
And it's the golden handcuffs. Oh, they paying me good.
Yes.
I got to stay. I need this job. Yes. I got to stay. But God is telling you, I got your back.
Yes.
Do you believe who God is, who He says He is? And if you do, you're going to act accordingly.
Yep.
I'm not saying it's not scary. I'm saying that you're going to eventually act. And sometimes when you truly need to shift, as in my own case, you realize that God is saying, I'm tired of talking to you.
Right.
For real. This is the last good time I'm going to tell you, because you continue to throw away and pass on the opportunities that I established for you. And that's why when I start saying to people, oh, I don't do poor.
Yeah.
And people start laughing because they're like, oh, you mean whatever material. I said, no. I'm not talking about material wealth. I said, I do not pass on opportunities repeatedly.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
And that's opportunities to grow.
Right. And with God, you want to know another thing? With God is that everything that God does is not planned. That's one thing that we have, especially as women, because we're such nurturing creatures.
Ooh, say it, Jesus, say it, Jesus.
We are always trying to put things together and form a solution, how this is going to work.
We don't have the answer.
Right. We do not have the answer. And if it is truly God, you will know, because you will be so confused yourself, because God puts you to a point where God puts you, and if you can put it together yourself, then you don't need God.
That is working.
So exactly. So He will put you, and if you're in the state where you're like, okay, well, dang, I can put everything together. Does that really mean that it's not God? No. That means that you need to dream bigger.
Hold up. Say it one more time.
If you are stuck in a position to where you feel like, man, I can put everything together, is it really God? It's not that it's not God. It's that you need to dream bigger.
That part?
Yes. You need to put a high expectation of what you want to dream, and then let God put the pieces together.
Yeah. Get on this level, man. God don't hang around with hood rats.
No.
Okay. But you're so right. And when I've listened to and I'm thinking about these discussions, and I am so excited about the growth that continues to occur, and the conversations, again, you have a planned session, but I keep thinking about the most dynamic, powerful sessions in this whole, I call it the Diva Squad, because remember, Diva stands for Dynamic, Intentional, Victoriously Aware Woman with a Purpose. Meaning that I know where I'm going, what I want to, and I understand and I'm aware of what it takes to get there, and I also am more key, and I know my value.
Right. And for those ladies who don't know right now, or in the place where they want to get to that point, then you just have to realize that it's the inward work that you have to do first, which is why these retreats are so amazing because it allows you to literally cleanse and go deep and have that time to have quiet in an unfamiliar place to where you can really truly either heal from the things that are holding you back or get clarity on the things that will move you forward.
I'm here for it.
Yes.
To me, one, you can't blame everybody else around you.
Yeah.
Like I said, for me, my mind is your biggest enemy. You know what I mean? You could be held back in so many ways with just your own mind. It don't have to be the next person influencing you. It could be your own self influencing you or telling yourself, you can't do this or limiting yourself to certain things. And like I said, to me, we are our worst enemies. Our minds are our worst enemies. Not the next person, or I don't care what they say.
That's that self-esteem. That's that self-esteem.
Wait, was y'all at the mastermind group when we talked about the law of the mirror? Because if I kid you not, I promise you this. When you just said that, I almost got a chill because that's actually a quote. I don't remember at this point. Maybe it's 2 glasses of wine. But I don't remember at the point. But I remember the concept, what you just said. What you just said was that it's who we think we are, it's who we become. Our mind, as our own words, who we think we are is what other people believe us to be. Mm-hmm. And so if you think you're less than, then how can you can never rise above that.
Right.
You can't.
Right.
So if you keep saying I'm less than, then everybody is going to stop there and think you're less than.
Right.
So you can't discount yourself. So when you think that I'm here, even if you were still growing to that point, guess what people are going to see? Oh, I see you, boo.
Right.
And I don't know if you see that phrase. They say, I see you.
Right.
Because they realize that you understand and you get it.
Right.
And that's what makes you attractive.
You have to realize that you're royalty.
Woo!
We
Jesus.
come from the greatest line of royalty that there can possibly be. When you are a child of God, you are in a whole other class of royalty.
I thought she was going to say Shaka Zulu.
We're not even the sky.
But go ahead.
Yeah, no, not even the sky is the limit. Like, you have to, even if you're in a place where you feel like you don't have that self-esteem, because I struggled with that so much, that self-esteem and putting that value on me. And it's not even a pretty or ugly thing. Like people have always told me,
because you pretty, girl, because your whole family pretty.
You are so gorgeous, you are so pretty. But what happened is I started to believe something else. And it wasn't from my natural beauty, it was from within. I felt like I wasn't pretty within. And so that is what you're saying about this, how you feel and all of those things. And that you have to realize that you're a royalty. Royalty holds their head up high. Look at the king and the queen, the prince, and exactly. They hold they're trained literally to hold their head up high and to wave and to have confidence and to know. And it's a faith walk, even with them in the natural state, because they're not that yet. Prince Harry and the princes and stuff. Right, Prince William. They're not kings and queens yet.
But they act like
they're
it.
trained and they have to respond in that way.
Okay, wait. Where's my famous word? Well, my famous phrase? Because when I've been teaching this since you landed. When opportunity happens, it's too late to prepare.
Yes.
You got to always be in preparation mode.
Yeah.
And so they know that they understand the concept, like you were saying, that they are kings and queens, and that any day now, I can be called upon to act.
Right.
So how well are you preparing for your calling?
Exactly. Which is why these retreats are the perfect opportunity for you to get that. Because
they're so cost efficient too.
I know. Girl, we in Cebu right now. Okay? In the most gorgeous hotel I can ever imagine. And it's not even all this a villa. It's like, what in the world? This is so beautiful. Like,
elevate your mind, appreciate your work, operate in your purpose and passion in true diva fashion, because the key to all of it deals with how do you think about yourself? Who are you? Until you are truly and honestly aware of who you are and your purpose And that's from coming with understanding of what is it that, why am I here? And sometimes that takes a minute. We don't always just get that because we're so busy as women, especially like you said earlier, of taking care of other people, that we negate ourselves. And so when we're doing that and we're forgetting who we are and what our actual passions are because we're suppressing that for somebody else, that's when depression sets in. That's where anxiety sets in. That's when self-doubt, sickness. Jesus, sickness sets in. And all of those things because we are not operating in our purpose and our passion in order to progress.
Yes.
And that we're actually living through someone else's eyes, and that there's no way. And I'm telling you, and I challenge anybody to prove me wrong. There's never going to be a time where you're 100% effective for somebody else when you are less than 100% aware of who you are.
Absolutely.
Oh, hold up. Let me write that down because that's kind of good. That's kind of good.
Right.
Woo! Jesus.
On the closeout for this, I just want to say one thing: is that when you think of passion, you have to find what it is that you would do that you can do for the rest of your life and not even make $1 off of it.
Yes.
What is it that you love to do so much that you don't even care if you get paid or not? And when you find that thing, then you allow God to make that your business. To where you take your passion. What is the phrase that you like to say?
I said, make your passion your paycheck.
Hey.
Make your passion your paycheck. And again, like I understand for all y'all out there, y'all wish y'all was here. And y'all probably don't want to miss Tabula Rasa 2 in 2017 because there's more coming at you. All right, cause we got more things to talk about. It might not be your business. So we're going to go ahead and shut it down at that. But we want to share a little knowledge with y'all. Have a good night.